The weekend is on deck, and so is nighttime baseball from Petco Park in San Diego's Gaslamp District. Tonight, Game 2 of this 4-game weekend set between the San Francisco Giants and the San Diego Padres. We've got an excellent matchup on our hands in this one. Two of the league's craftiest starters go head-to-head next. Robbie Erlin will be the man on the mound for the Friars. Dan, any thoughts?
This ought to be interesting to see how this guy bounces back from last year when he had an ERA over 4. I know his team is expecting better things from him this year, and we'll see if he can continue to get a little bit better, limit the number of walks, and also limit the number of hits per 9 innings.
Leading
at the plate, Monty Irvin, and we are set for
right
baseball
fielder,
here this evening.
Monty Irvin.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Maybe lucky to make contact there as his curveball's hit fouled off to the left-hand side. Guys, the swinging Friars as they take the field here tonight are coming off a good victory here in front of the home faithful on opening day.
Yeah, Matty, I know it's a long season, but they were able to win the opener, and nothing would be sweeter if you could get in your car today and drive home 2-0. This is a big game. This is a nice little momentum either way. Another win here, and they're going to be feeling great about where they're at.
And here's how the visiting San Francisco Giants line up in this one. Mark, what do you have on this lineup as they go for their first win?
Well, Matt, this goes for both lineups. They know they're dealing with a tough test in a pitcher's park, but they can't let that bother them too bad, or they'll walk out of here a 3-4 game set 0 for 12, 0 for 15. They have to find a way to stay within themselves, line drive approach. One will carry out of here if they get it.
So in now for San Francisco, Will Clark. He was hitless in yesterday's shutout loss, as were many of his teammates. A ball and no strikes. So let's take a peek at the officiating crew in this one. Behind the plate is Kenny Jansen.
Hey, the book on Kenny Jansen, D-Road, not a very big zone, but he will give you that low pitch below the knees.
Yeah, and he's consistent. You're okay with that as an offensive player. He wants to give that pitch below the knees. If this pitcher can execute consistently, you better make the adjustment.
Myers will get there with ease as he puts it away for out number 2.
Batting third, the center fielder, number 24, Willie Mays.
At the plate, Willie Mays. Here's the first pitch to him. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he fouls this one off. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning. Top of the first just underway at Petco Park. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
I got to commend him for being a really tough out right now. Not everyone will battle like this with 2 outs and nobody on.
And he struck him out. So he was forced to make 9 pitches that at bat, but he'll take it as the inning is over. Giants are down 1-2-3. Giants 0, Padres coming up. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Juan Marichal is on the mound for game 2. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
This guy had a year you'd love to forget last year. Look at that ERA, awfully ugly. We'll see if he can rebound and pitch much better. And if he doesn't, his spot in the rotation could be in jeopardy. It'll be awfully important that he gets off to a good start in this one.
Striding in, Ian Kinsler. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Baseman, Ian Kinsler.
First delivery to him on the way. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. In there, a base hit. So here in the first inning, the leadoff man's aboard to kick things off.
Hey, after the leadoff knock right there, you know what they say. You get that leadoff guy on, I don't care how it's done. He usually comes around to score. But let's tip our hat to the pitcher. He set the tone in the top of the first, retiring him in order.
Into the box now, Jose Perella. Popped him up. Posey shading to his right. Makes the play, 1 away.
Batting third.
With a moment here in downtown San Diego, a look at the Padres starting lineup. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Well, Matty, we know this is a pitcher's park. The numbers bear it out. Look for the managers to play a part in this one. Hopefully the guys listened in the hitters meeting. They're going to stay up the middle, big part of the yard. But when they get on, look for some wheels in motion, some execution, trying to manufacture some runs. I think that's how this lineup will play it out.
First offering on its way. A pitch out. The throw. Offline throw, but they still got him. Good job of getting the tag down there.
Well, they guessed right on the first pitch out. Sometimes you have to wait a pitch or two in the at-bat to try that, but they must have had a pretty good idea he was going to be on the move.
The 1-0 home is a slider that can't catch the outside. Guys, you take a look at the Giants as they begin play here tonight. They started the season out on the wrong foot, dropping one on the road on opening day.
Yeah, Matty, they need to grab this one today. You don't want to drop the first 2 games of the season. I don't care if it's on the road. I know you're going to have to battle, play well at home. You can't afford to get on the team bus back to the hotel 0-2.
3-0 to him now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fastball over the outside, but in there for a strike.
Got to believe he had the green light in that situation. 2 outs, 3-0 count. This guy can certainly handle the bat. That's a perfect situation to let him loose. But I love the fact that he's keyholed in a certain area, and it wasn't what he was looking for.
And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
Digging in now for San Diego, Adrian Gonzalez. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. First things first, here's a throw over. Here comes the first pitch. Pulled the fastball down a little too much there. That's ball 1. Gwynn is off at first with 2 away. A ball and a strike to the Padres first baseman. And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
The 2-1 is taken, ball 3.
He's having a really hard time finding his rhythm and finding the strike zone. It's going to allow this offense to keyhole him in big situations. He's got to figure it out pretty quick.
A runner on first with 2 away.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. They'll try to check his swing there as this is hit to the left side. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Good battle. Count remains full. Another full count pitch home. Is in there. Called strike 3. One left for San Diego. We are still scoreless. Now the Giants' number 4 batter, Willie McCovey. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Willie McCovey.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. Well, fans of good pitching are in for a real treat today. Guys, what can we expect from the matchup?
Well, Matty, these are two guys that aren't hard throwers. They're more touchy-feely guys. Hard, soft, up, down, in, and out, D-row. And these are the kind of guys that can really frustrate you when you're in that batter's box.
100%, Dan. When you got a flamethrower on the mound, he's going to live and die with his good stuff. But when you got a finesse guy out there, you step out of the box and a lot of different thoughts start entering your mind. What should I sit on? This is going to be an interesting matchup.
2-2 to stretch Willie McCovey. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
And that misses for ball 4, so it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Stepping up now, Orlando Cepeda, hitless in 4 tries in the ball game yesterday. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Count 1-0.
There's a fastball missing down and away for a ball. 1-0. A bouncer up the middle. Reined in. Flip of his glove for 1. On to first, and they get the double play.
Batting fifth, the third baseman, number 3, Evan.
We don't get to see the glove tossing up, but boy, it can really help save some time, and it looks good to boot. That's smooth.
Into the box, Evan Longoria. As he'll take a breaking ball in off the plate for ball 1. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And here's a fastball in for strike 1. 91 miles an hour that time. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. The 2-1 home is blasted out to left center. This one's deep and not coming back. Gone! So a solo shot here to left center field. First home run of the campaign for him as the Giants are staked to a 1-0 lead.
Well, there's an old saying that the harder you throw, the farther it goes. How about this? Good fastball, and this ball is absolutely tattooed. See you later.
Here's Buster Posey now. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive.
The catcher, number 28, Buster Posey.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike one. The Giants have struck first here. They lead it 1-0 as we play the second. 0-2 the counts of Posey.
Some guys have no trouble hitting with 2 strikes, and some guys never want to get there. Let's see the approach right here. I'd like to see him shorten up a little bit, maybe choke up and try and work the ball back up the middle the other way.
And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2. Two balls and 2 strikes to the Giants catcher.
Man, this at bat has changed quickly from 0-2 now to 2-2. A good job of plate discipline by this hitter, not chasing those pitches just off the plate.
Here now the 2-2. Just hung in there on that one. 2 out, nobody on. This one's down to third. Machado is there. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Giants off to a good start. Bye-bye, baby. It's a solo home run. On to the bottom of inning number 2. It's 1-0 San Francisco. Here's Manny Machado now, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second.
Manny Machado.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless.
You know, if I'm the hitter right here, I'm like, okay, you want to come get some early in the count? I was about to wait you out, but now game on.
And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now. And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. Clark is over, and he puts it away for the first out.
Okay, here's how San Francisco lines up defensively. Guys, we have to focus on one of the best defenders in all the sport at any position. That's Brandon Crawford. This guy's got some of the softest hands in the game and a rocket arm.
Next to the plate for the Padres, Benito Santiago, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Ball low as he's able to lay off the slider. Bases are empty, 1 man out. This one for Crawford is short. And there are 2 away now.
Batting seventh, the outfielder, Will Myers.
Here's Will Myers. He was not much of a factor at the plate during yesterday's win as he took an 0-for-4 line. First delivery to him on the way. Hung the slider there, but laid off for ball one. And a fastball in there for a strike. 1-1.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
Now the 1-1 pitch. There's a foul ball off to the right side, and that'll move the count to 1-2. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. On to Clark at first, and the inning is over. Padres down in order. They trail this one 1-0. Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford.
Leading off for the Giants, the shortstop, Brandon Crawford.
First pitch on its way. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball one. Fastball called strike. 1-2.
1-2.
Two balls and two strikes to Crawford. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Good job going down and hanging with it that time. The 2-2. And he popped him up over toward the left side of the infield. And he'll put this one away for the first out of the inning.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, Juan Marichal.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Juan Marichal. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch coming. Here it is. Rolled slowly down the third baseline, but a foul ball here. 0-1. One out, nobody on. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out.
Really good pitch right there. So you're moving the ball all around the strike zone, and then what do? You come in. That's a hard pitch for any hitter to do anything with. Just really makes it difficult to get that bat head out.
Standing in now, Monty Irvin, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Good location on the outside corner there. 1-2.
All right, let's take a step back right here. He's down 1-2, 3 fastballs in a row. There is no way he's throwing him a fourth.
The 1-2 misses. Ball 2.
2-2.
To first. Gonzalez comes up with it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Giants down in order, but they lead it 1-0. Stepping up to the plate, Hunter Renfroe. He was one of the stars from yesterday's game as he had 3 hits in the victory. First pitch of the at-bat. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. Fastball at 94 miles an hour, and it's 1-1. Fouled off. Here's the 1-2 delivery. 2-2. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
In now, Robbie Erlin. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Stepping in now, Ian Kinsler. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1. Second at bat here, he reached via a single to lead off the home first. The windup and the 0-1. This is flared out towards second, and this will be put away easily for the out. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. It remains 1-0. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney is standing by with a report.
Thanks, Matt. Between innings, I was able to discuss the current state of the Giants lineup with manager Bruce Bochy. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Now at the plate, Will Clark. He flew out in his last at-bat.
The first baseman, number 22, Will Clark.
Here's the first pitch to him. Lays off 1-0.
Count 1-0.
The 1-0 home. A ball and a strike now. Swinging a soft liner, and this is taken for the out. So with one away, let's punch up the graphic and show you the pitch speed comparison for the two starters here in the fourth inning. And to this point, these two have topped out at 95 and 91 miles an hour respectively. So the base is empty here with one away. And up next, the legendary Hall of Famer Willie Mays. 50th pitch of the game on its way. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
Again, he sends it out of play. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2. 1-2 pitch is a bit high, and he's back to even at 2-2.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
Hit sharply, but foul down the right side. Another try at 2-2. Back up the middle. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, Dealer, in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
Here comes the first pitch. And oh, that gets him on the mound. No chance to make a play. Let's see if he's okay out there. And he'll move up to third now. Runners at the corners here with one away. And with that play over now, time to check and see if our man is all right. You can really see him favoring that leg. And that is his plant leg, which is always a concern. But from the way he's acting out there, I think it looks like he's going to be okay to try and continue. Standing in, Orlando Cepeda. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. In tight here with the first pitch fastball. That's 1-0. Well hit to right, but foul. The 1-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
With 2 strikes and the runners at the corners, this is a big pitch coming up. Got to execute and hope to either get a strikeout or a double play ball to help you get out of this thing.
The 1-2 misses for the second ball. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Fouled off wide at first, but boy, that had some zip on it.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
A pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Into the box, Evan Longoria, as he'll take a first pitch curveball right down the middle for strike one. Comes set, the 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Here's the 1-1. 2-1.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now.
Tried to crush that ball and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Here's the 2-2. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats in left. The set and the 2-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Renfroe waits on it, and that ends the inning. Giants leave a couple. They lead it 1-0. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jose Pirela. He popped out in his first trip.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
This one for Crawford is short. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, one away.
The right fielder, number 19, Tony Gwynn.
At the plate, Tony Gwynn. He drew a walk his first time up. Here's the first pitch to him. And that misses, ball 1. No runs, just 1 hit. No errors in the ballgame for the Padres. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. On the run is Mays. He makes the running play. 2 down.
The first baseman, number 23, Adrian Gonzalez.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Adrian Gonzalez. First time up, he went down looking.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in this at bat.
Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down and in unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses on those.
Fouled away. No runs, just 1 hit. No errors in the ballgame for the Padres. And it's fouled away. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Padres down in order. They're down 1-0. Next to bat for the Giants, Buster Posey. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Posey.
First pitch of the at-bat. And that misses inside, 1-0. Well, partway through this one, and it's safe to say that both of these starters have brought their best stuff, and each lineup looks a bit helpless out there.
Well, this one's kind of gone as we thought, D-Roll. Both of these command pitchers down in the strike zone, moving the ball up, down, in and out, making it very difficult for these hitters to put anything together.
Yeah, a lot of soft contact, a lot of indecision on the part of both offenses. Nobody seems to want to pot commit to any pitch because these guys are really mixing and matching.
Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the two-seamer, and that's out number one.
Nice two-seam fastball there. You don't usually see a lot of swings and misses with that pitch unless it's really moving. So that one must have had some real good late life.
Standing in now, Brandon Crawford. As he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball, 1-0. He popped out in his first trip. There's a changeup taken, but it finds the zone on the inside. Up high, 2-1 now. Now the 2-1 pitch is a fastball that misses.
I got 3-1. 3 balls, 1 strike.
One out, nobody on. And that's low, ball 4.
Whoa, you know a pitcher is really fighting himself when he misses a zone by that much. I'm surprised the catcher could even bring that in.
Now the skipper of the Padres is up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. So he'll make his way to the dugout after working just 4 1/3, and he just didn't have his best stuff in this one. Robert Stock is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season.
66.
Juan Marichal will be the first to greet him here as he'll stand in with a runner at first and 1 away. First pitch on its way, and they'll try to stay out of the double play here as he lays this one down. Only plays to first, so the pitcher does his job as it's a successful sacrifice.
Up next for the Giants, the right fielder, Monte Irvin.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Monte Irvin, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch.
Nope.
Ball 1.
Count 1-0.
And this one's in the dirt. And the runner will stay put, but the count moves to 2-0. Ready with the 2-0. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, but it bends just foul into the second deck. Stock has a good reputation for preventing the long ball. One swing can change the complexion of the ball game when you're coming in late, but he rarely lets that happen. Part of what makes him as effective as he is. Here's the 2-1. And this is on the inside edge, perhaps off the inside edge, but it's a called strike. 2-2 now. Hit back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. The throw to the plate. And he is in there at the plate. It's now a 2-0 game.
Dan, you were one pitch away from getting out of this. 2 outs, 2 strikes on the batter, and he's able to throw out a ribby knock.
Dero, it's hard to get more frustrated than that as a pitcher. You're 1 pitch away from getting out of a lot of traffic on the bases, getting into the inning, and next thing you know, you give up a 2-out, 2-strike base hit. Nothing more frustrating for a pitcher than to have that happen.
Now a move over to first. Runner back safely. And again a throw, and he'll dive back in. And again a throw. A dive, but he's back. In now, Will Clark. And he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball. 1-0. No hits to this point. One-0 count. Here it is. Strike taken as the curveball drops into the bottom part of the zone. Line towards center field. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Now batting, the center fielder, Willie Mays.
Into the box now, Willie Mays. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hard hit toward the hole. And that's through into left field for a base hit. Now a long throw home. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score.
Hey, with that base hit right now, the lead's 3-0. And the way their pitcher's going, Dero, that might hold up in this one.
Yeah, and you're well aware of it, Dan, as an offense, just trying to put those extra runs across the board. You can take a look at the guy on the slab, toeing the slab. He's on fire right now.
Into the box now, Willie McCovey, as he'll send a ground ball down to third. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly.
Wow, I think he took it for granted there a bit. Probably thought he had it in the bag, and he just lost concentration for a minute. Now his pitcher has to pick him up with 2 outs.
Stepping in now, Orlando Cepeda, as he'll take a look at his strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Clark at third, Mays at second, McCovey at first. 2 out in the inning. And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. So they do strike for 2, but it could have been much worse as they strand the bases loaded. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Giants 3 and the Padres nothing. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to catch up with manager Andy Green during the commercial break about the Padres offense. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. A lot of their outs have come from weak contact and strikeouts as a result of chasing pitches outside the strike zone. He said it's going to be extremely important for them going forward to be more selective with their swings and force the opposition to throw more strikes.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Digging in for his second at-bat, Manny Machado. They'll start things out here in the home 5th, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A ball and no strikes.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
Right side hit hard. And that is through into right field for a single.
Yeah, Matt, he's locked in and pretty dominant since the first. So as long as he can get back in that groove with the next batter, he's not going to worry too much about it.
Now at the plate, Benito Santiago. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. This is line to left. McCovey is there, and he has it for the out.
The left fielder, number 4, Will Myers.
Digging in, Will Myers. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First delivery to him on the way. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Runner at first here, 1 man out.
That's
2-0 now.
He may be down 2-0 after those first 2 pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They didn't miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
Outside and low, 3-0. Ready with the 3-0 pitch. That one's in there. 3-1. Now the 3-1 home to Myers. And he misses with that one for ball 4. So that'll put runners on first and second now with 1 away.
Well, they've struggled offensively in this one so far, but after that walk, they've got runners at first and second and look ready to make a little noise. Just need a big hit now.
In now, Hunter Renfroe looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. First offering on its way. Starts him out with a slider for a strike.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Behind 0-2 now. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way, and he fouls this one off. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1.
It's a great job to lay off on that nasty slider right there. It's the toughest pitch. It was my toughest pitch to lay off of. I was always sitting fastball middle away, and when that slider came out, boy, did it look like a heater for a long time.
Still 1-2. struck him out.
It's been a really rough day for this lineup. There's really no other way to say it. Not a lot of good scoring opportunities, and when they've had them, like right now, it's just been an uphill battle for them to make anything positive happen.
Eric Hosmer will start to loosen up in the on-deck circle as he'll bat with 2 on and 2 out here.
Eric Hosmer.
Low for ball 1. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. Ball and a strike. Machado over at second. Myers on at first with 2 down. This is hit the other way out toward left field. McCovey will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Padres leave a pair. Still down 3-0. Adam Warren will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far.
Number 17, Adam Warren.
Digging in once again, Evan Longoria. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Two and 0 now.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
He's set, and the 2-0 pitch in the dirt. It's 3-0 now. A former MVP waiting on deck in the form of Buster Posey. Here's the 3-0. 3-1. The 3-1. Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter's aboard to start the 6th.
You know, it takes a lot of discipline to watch a pitch like that go by, but on a 3-1 count, he had the luxury of being a little bit more selective up there. Good take, and a walk is the result.
So a runner at first now with nobody out, and that'll bring up the former World Series champ, MVP, and Rookie of the Year, Buster Posey. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Ball 1.
Too low. 1-0.
Count 1-0.
And he takes a cold strike 1. And he misses. 2-1.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
The 2-1. A bouncer to the left side. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And a good effort as he's able to gather it in and make the play for the first out.
The batter, number 35, shortstop Brandon Crawford.
Runner at second, 1 away, and that'll bring up the left-handed hitting shortstop and San Francisco Bay Area native Brandon Crawford. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Oh, that's out.
A fastball off the plate away. It's ball one. One out and a runner on second base.
Nope.
Aiming for that outside corner, but just missing. 2-0.
Clearly staying away from him in this at bat with that runner in scoring position tells me they're trying to force him to reach for something and maybe roll over on it.
The 2-0. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Three balls and a strike to count to the Giants shortstop. Runner at second here with one man out. The throw behind the runner at second. Don't want to forget about him. And that misses. Ball four. So with one out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning.
Well, he walked him on 5 pitches, but that last pitch was really good. He missed down, but only by a hair. When a hitter has a 3-1 count, he can wait until he gets a pitch he loves.
So here now is the pitcher. Juan Marichal comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And the pitcher will indeed try and move his runners as he gets this one down. Back to first, but it's right over his head.
Now batting.
That was kind of a high degree of difficulty play that time. You see the off-balance throw to second base, and he couldn't get a lot on it, but they did get the out.
Standing in now, Monty Irvin, as he'll take a look at a curveball that drops in there on the outer half. It's strike one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Hey guys, that's just a nasty pitch right there. I can't tell you how many nightmares I've had about nasty sliders, and that's exactly what that was right there.
To 1-2 now. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. No offer at the curve that time, and it's knotted up at 2-2.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1-2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but the execution was nice.
He's set, and the 2-2 pitch. Outside and a full count, 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Runners on first and third, 2 away. Ripped down the first base line, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Another full count pitch on its way, and he misses with it for ball 4. So the bases will be loaded now with 2 away.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
Into the box, Will Clark. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. One and 0. Here it is. Good slider there, but laid off and called the ball low.
Putting himself in a pretty bad situation now on 2-0 and the base is loaded. He basically doesn't have much of an option but to challenge him right here.
Ready with the 2-0. And that's in there. 2-1. Longoria on third, Marichal on second, Irvin at first, 2 out in the inning. Smoked the other way, high and deep to left. Myers going back. He's got it, and they get out of the jam unscathed. Giants leave them loaded, but they lead it 3-0. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Ian Kinsler. And Dan, he and his fellow top of the order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
First pitch of the at-bat. Softly hit out to short, and one gone.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Jose Pirela.
Now at the plate, Jose Pirela. No hits for him to this point, not unlike many of his fellow teammates. Here's the first pitch to him. And a bit too high with that one. It's 1-0. Bases are empty, one man out. Ball 2.
Ball 2.
Too high, and it's 3-0. Here it comes, the 3-0. There's ball 4.
The right fielder, number 19, Tony.
Riding in once again, Tony Gwynn. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
And with his speed, he's one of those rare guys who you'd actually like to see keep the ball on the ground. You can't beat out a fly ball in this game.
To second for 1, but they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first.
It's really tough to double up a guy with the speed that he has, and he was hustling all the way on this ground ball. So they should be happy they at least got the guy out at second. It'll be interesting now to see if he tries to use that speed again and swipe a bag and get into scoring position.
And it'll be the cleanup spot for the Padres. Adrian Gonzalez. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Throw over to the bag. Throw is up the line as it gets away. 2 out with the man at first. And another throw over. And the runner back. Two and 0.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
The 2-0 on the way. 3-0 now.
If I'm managing this hitter right here, he doesn't even have to look down at the third base coach. You know he's got the green light. He's one of the best hitters in your lineup.
Here it comes on 3-0. And a good comeback there. It's 3-1.
Zero.
3-1 is a fastball, and he can't connect. 3-2.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the third time. Padres leave one. They trail in this one 3-0. Back here at Petco Park. Giants leading this one as we get set for the 7th. But before it gets underway, there you see our game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Jose Castillo is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season.
65, Jose Castillo.
Digging in and looking for more, Willie Mays. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one.
Willie Mays.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. Behind 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And another foul ball. The next 0-2. Misses for ball 1.
This kind of hitter right here, we call this guy a grinder. What are grinders? They just kind of foul off some good pitches. They lay off the pitches just off the plate. This is every pitcher's nightmare. A guy that's up there with a plan and not just up there swinging at anything that you throw towards home plate.
Here now the 2-2. Mays connects and sends it deep to left. Gone to lead off the inning. It's a solo shot for the Say Hey kid Willie Mays. First home run of the campaign for him, and the Giants have opened up their lead now 4-0.
Yeah, and as we take a look at it on replay, you can see this thing was gone from the second it left his bat. A thunderous shot that dang near gave the pitcher a little whiplash. Challenged him with a fastball and lost big time.
The left fielder, number 40.
Into the box now, Willie McCovey. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. The windup and the 0-1. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2.
Well, I kind of wonder if he's not being as aggressive as he was before that home run. Hey, this is a guy that can burn you again, so I don't really blame him.
And that fastball's taken but catches the outer third. Fouled off. Bases are empty here, nobody out. Lifted in the air out towards left center. He's around first, heading for 2. And that one skips up over the wall for a ground rule double.
The second baseman, Orlando Cepeda.
In now, Orlando Cepeda. High and deep to center field. Renfroe looking up. Out of here to the deepest part of the yard. Two-run shot to straightaway center. First home run of the campaign for him. As they pile on, it's now 6-0. Aaron Luke comes on to pitch now hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Aaron Luke.
Evan Longoria will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the second inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. Here's the first pitch to him. Good bite to the slider, and he takes strike one.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
The 0-1 delivery. Yanked on the ground down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line.
The pitcher got the result he was looking for. Change up down in his zone, gets him to hit it on the ground, but obviously the result wasn't what he wanted.
Standing in now, Buster Posey, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Luke, a native of Louisiana, the Bayou State. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
The 1-0. Hit hard to third. And he is in there. So you can mark that one down as an E5, and I bet he'd like to have that one over. Striding into the box, Brandon Crawford. 3 across so far in the inning, and another 2 out there on base.
Yeah, Matt, and this inning's really starting to get away from them on the defensive side of the ball. Stranding the rest of those guys out here feels absolutely essential for them at this point.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Oh, and 2 now as Crawford comes up empty on that one.
Hey, I get where he's going right there. Sinker, and then pull the string back a little bit with that nasty changeup. But if those fall in the same quadrant, look for someone to get on top of one and crush it.
Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2. Now another 0-2. This is line to left, and that's in there. Base hit. And they're content to play station to station here as the bases are loaded now with still nobody out.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
He had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets down, but eventually does get to third base.
Into the box, Juan Marichal, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike one.
He struggled a bit coming out of the bullpen here, so he needed that strike. Maybe it settles him down a little bit.
Ready with the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. And this is swung on and missed, and boy, they took care of a key man there. One away.
The right fielder, number 20, Monte.
And now back to the leadoff spot in the Giants lineup. Stepping forward, Monty Irvin. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. First pitch is a sinker, too low. 1-0. In his career, Irvin comes into action carrying a slugging line above 470. Obviously a potent hitter looking to do some damage right here. Line drive to left. Boy, and call off the dogs already, as this is down for extra bases. 1 run is scored. And a relay to the plate. And it's not in time. He's safe. As on the play, 3 runs come across to score.
And that's the chance you take when you lay out for a ball like that. You make the play and you're a hero on the highlight shows. You miss it and you're picking yourself up and chasing after it.
Stepping in now, Will Clark. Line toward the alley in left center. And this is turning ugly now as this ball's down for extra bases. He's in at second safely, as also on the play a run comes across to score.
Man, it's been like BP for these guys all game long. Getting production from just about everyone in the lineup. That's the 7th run they played it in this inning alone. There's not much more else to say.
Kirby Yates enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Kirby Yates.
Willie Mays will be his first assignment out of the bullpen as he'll stand in with a runner in scoring position at second and 1 away.
Yeah, that last at bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Called a strike on the outer half. 0-1. 7 runs have crossed the plate in the inning. Fastball well outside. Now the 1-1 pitch is taken for ball 2. The 2-1 home takes a pitch for strike number 2. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now. Willie McCovey is on deck. center. Renfro going back on it. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Now batting, left fielder, Willie McCovey.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Willie McCovey, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Hard hit ball to second. He's got it. And it's in time at first. And hallelujah, the side is retired. But a big inning here as 7 runs cross the plate, and this lead grows even wider. It is stretch time here at Petco Park. It's the Giants 10 and the Padres nothing. So stepping in, Manny Machado. He leads off this half inning in what they hope will be a rebuttal to all those runs they just gave up.
Well, Matt, I think mentally they need to get 1 or 2 of these runs back right here. Just getting on the board after getting socked in the mouth by an opposing team can lift the team up a bit. We'll see if they can string something together.
First pitch of the at-bat. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1.
Objective number 1 right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
A ball and a strike now to Machado. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now. Now another 1-2. Lifted down the line in left. And no one will track it down. The 1-2. Fouled away. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2.
Hey, this is a heck of a battle right here. Long AB. You know what? They find themselves still facing the starter. If they would have had some ABs like this earlier in the game, I think they get into the bullpen by this time.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full. 3-2.
Wow, this is an unbelievable at bat. I mean, talk about a battle. This is it. Love it.
Drilled to the left side. The throw from his knees. Throw got it. Oh, what a play.
Boy, I'll tell you, the defense has been stellar all night long. They've got the shutout working, and there's another super play to rob them of a hit.
In now, Benito Santiago. As he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. 1 out, nobody on. Outside, 3-0 now. Got to find the strike zone. Here's the 3-0. And that's over 3-1.
3 balls, 1
Hey, that
strike.
3-0 pitch might have been important for him right there. Regroup, get his mechanics back under him, and drive something down through the strike zone. Wouldn't throw the exact same pitch right here. Might want to cheat towards one of the corners.
The 3-1. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball, and it's full now at 3-2. And a fastball misses there, ball 4.
Well, when you've been out there as long as he has, you have to expect to lose a little precision in your location. He's up over 90 pitches now, so he might be starting to tire a little bit. Something to keep an eye on.
Standing in, Will Myers. It was a walk in his last trip. First pitch on its way. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. And that's too high, ball 2.
No strike.
Those were great takes right there. Those were pitches that a lot of guys normally swing at, but he took both of them and finds himself in a productive count leverage 2-0.
Now the 2-0 home. And this will be fouled away. Runners on first with 1 down. Three and 1 to the Padres left fielder.
Time for him to attack on the mound. He knows this team's struggling offensively. Don't mess around and try and nibble. Just be on the attack and let them beat you.
Now the 3-1 home to Myers. Good slider there, gets a swing and miss.
That swing had one purpose, and that was to put the ball over the wall. I guess he doesn't have much to lose with his team down this many at this point in the game.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Boy, he's having a hard time just putting the ball in play right now. He took the hat trick with 3 strikeouts yesterday, and here's another one today. Looks to me like he just needs to simplify his approach and focus on making some contact.
Into the box now, Hunter Renfroe, as he'll take strike 1 on the inside corner. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. McCovey racing back on the warning track. He makes the catch. 1 left for San Diego. Starting to look bleak, down 10-0. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Orlando Cepeda. He'll start us off in the 8th.
The last at bat, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Ball 1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need.
Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And the recovery won't be in time as he'll beat the throw to first.
The third baseman, number 3, Evan Longoria.
Digging in now, Evan Longoria. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. Here comes the first pitch. And he lays off there 1-0. Needed a good performance from their ace today, but unfortunately for them, they didn't get it.
Yeah, D-Roll, this is one of those where it was almost over before it started. You know, this is what happens when you're a control-type pitcher. If you're not around the corners and around the knees, you start getting balls up in the strike zone, and he paid the price today.
Yeah, huge confidence boost for this offense, though. To face this guy, they knew they had to stay back. They couldn't be over-aggressive against him. He likes to move the ball in and out and do different things. Tip of the cap to this offense.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Myers will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first. Time to take a look at our starter comparison to this point, and the telling numbers can be found on the left side of your screen. Zeros in the run and earned run columns. Into the box, Buster Posey, 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one. And he takes this one high, 1-1. Cepeda leads off first with one away. One and two as he chases the slider. He takes strike three called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are two away. Eighth inning now at Petco Park in downtown San Diego. The Giants have given the Padres trouble of late, and they're doing it to them again here in this one as you get a look at our line score to this point. Ready now, Brandon Crawford. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. He's set. Here it comes. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
Yeah, guys, the key to hitting in the big leagues is to hit off the heater, and this guy is obviously sitting something else.
A runner on first with two away. One and one.
One strike.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike two. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2. The 2-2 doesn't hit the target. It's ball three.
Good running count right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner on first. He'll be off to the races on this pitch.
The 3-2 pitch. Drilled to the right side. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. And they won't even attempt to run on that arm in right. So despite the runner moving on the pitch, it'll wind up first and second here.
I know this guy isn't known for his hitting prowess, but that's a nice job right there. Getting a single on a 3-2 pitch in the middle of the zone. Grab your glove and flash some leather.
Into the box, Juan Marichal, and it's fouled away. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point.
Nope.
And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball. 1-1. 2 down, runners at first and second. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. Giants leave a couple, but they still hold a 10-0 lead. Franmil Reyes will try and get his club back into it here as he'll pinch hit to lead off the home half of the 8th. First pitch fastball swung on and missed. 0-1. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. Outside, 2-1.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
That's going to even up the count at 2-2. The 2-2. Fouled off. A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
Line to the right side, and that'll be a base hit, so it's a pinch hit single here to get him started in the home half of inning number 8.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there, trying to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Standing in now, Ian Kinsler, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. The 1-0 is laid off for ball 2.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
Here comes the 2-0 pitch. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. Nobody out, runner on first. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Full count still. Another payoff pitch. And he will take ball 4. First and second now with nobody out.
And when your pitch count gets over 100, you've got to expect them to lose a little bit of accuracy out there. And I think if he gets in any more trouble, they might come get him. We'll see if he can finish strong.
Settling in now, Jose Perella. And his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And, looked inside, but that's ruled a strike. 0-1.
Hey, sometimes you have to look at it like it's not how or how many. Pitching very well into this one into the late innings, and his first pitch strike percentage less than 50%. He'd like it to be a lot higher than that. He's making it very difficult on himself, but he's still getting outs.
Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called a strike anyway. 0-2 now.
Hey, that's obviously the game plan against this guy. Bury it in on his hands. He finds himself down 0-2 now. He doesn't know if he's coming back in there or going breaking stuff down and away.
0-2. Here it is. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
The batter, the right fielder, Tony Gwynn.
Try it again. Tony Gwynn. He reached on a fielder's choice previously. First delivery to him on the way. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Mays waits on it. He's there to make the catch, and here comes the runner from third as this should get him on the board. And there goes the shutout as the run scores on the sac fly, and they finally hit the board here in the 8th.
Great work to do a job right there. He's not a big power bat, so he was looking to get a fly ball to the outfield and give his guy at third a chance.
Digging in, Adrian Gonzalez. 4th trip to the plate now, and he's hitless to this point.
Yeah, he and his teammates have really been shut down by some very good pitching in this one. Been fun for a guy like me to watch.
From the stretch. Now here's a slider that can't quite get back to the outside corner. It's ball 1.
And even though he's had some success against this guy in the ball game, he still knows he's a very dangerous opponent. He won't want to fall behind him any further.
And this catches the outside corner. Strike 1.
You know, the old adage is you never throw a lefty down and in because their ability to turn and burn, and this pitcher's taking that to heart. He is throwing everything away right here.
The 1-1 home. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2 is a fastball, then off the plate for a ball. 2 out here and a runner at second. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now. Now the payoff pitch home. And he misses again. Ball 4. And his control is really letting him down now.
I know one thing. He earned that free pass right there. He was tempted with some really good pitches, but he stayed disciplined and drew the walk.
Now here comes Bruce Bochy out of the Giants dugout on his way to the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. So he'll leave after a strong 7 2/3 here as he'll hope the bullpen can get the final 4 outs to secure his victory. Reyes Maranta will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far.
Reyes Maranta.
Manny Machado will be his first assignment here as he'll face him with runners at first and second and 2 away. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fastball in there for a called strike. 2 men are on with 2 men out. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now.
Oh, man, he just tied him up in knots right there.
And he'll try to get him to chase the fastball there, but he lays off. 1-2.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
In the dirt here. So now 2 men in scoring position.
Well, you live by the sword, you die by it too. He went with an off-speed pitch down in the zone, and that's the risk you take there. The catcher can't come up with it, and 2 runners advance. Now they're both into scoring position.
The 2-2 is looked at for ball 3. Now the 3-2 pitch, fouled away. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
The catcher, number 9.
Coming to the plate now, Benito Santiago, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. Righty against righty as this is taken for a ball. It's 1-0. Now some action out in the Giants bullpen as they'll have both a left-hander and a right-hander get loose. Gonzalez at second. Machado on at first with 2 down. And a fastball runs a bit inside. He's down 2-0.
If you're hitting in this situation, you have to look one spot, and that is all. This guy is really scuffling out on the mound. The bases are loaded. 2-0 count. He's all over the place. One spot. If it's not there, you have to take.
Now the 2-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
I'd be shocked if you saw anything else but a fastball right here. He's blown those first 2 by him. Don't give this guy a chance to speed up his bat with something off speed.
Got him. So the damage winds up not being as bad as it could have been, as they'll strand the bases loaded. The side is retired. So 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and 3 left. We've played 8 full. Giants out in front here, 10-1. Craig Stammen comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. So coming to the plate, Monty Irvin. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead.
Irvin.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And this is pulled foul as he was way out in front there. The 0-1 on its way. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. The 1-2 is a slider taken for a ball. Soft liner to the right side, but an easy play there at first as that becomes the first out of the inning.
The first baseman will walk.
Ready for another chance? Will Clark. He's looking for his 3rd hit of the ball game here. He's set, and the pitch. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. Stammen, a veteran at 35 years of age. He's currently on a 1-year deal, so he stands to be a free agent at the end of this season.
Yeah, Matty, it's going to be interesting to see where this guy lands at the end of this season. A lot of variables come into place. He's had a long career. It's going to be interesting to see if a team steps out past 1 or 2 years for this player.
Popped up. There to pull it in is Machado, and that's out number 2.
Up next for the Giants, the center fielder, Willie Mays.
Now to the plate, Willie Mays. He rounded the bases on a home run back in the 7th. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Comes at him with the slider there, and he gets the strike. And the bells are about to toll. Trevor Hoffman is up in the Padre bullpen. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And that misses 1-1. The 1-1 is a slider that gets him to chase for a strike.
For the most part, he's looked really locked in at the plate in this game. Not so much on that swing, though.
The 1-2 is a sinker that misses for a ball. 2 out, nobody on. And there's strike 3. So we'll see now if they can manage to hold on to this huge lead as the side is retired. Giants are down 1-2-3. They hang on to their 10-1 lead. Now in the box, Will Myers starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
First pitch of the at-bat. And that swung on and missed for strike one. A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2. Here's the 0-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Ready with another 0-2. And he looks at a ball, 1-2. The 1-2 is a fastball taken high for a ball. The 2-2 will not catch the zone. Ball 3.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat. The Giants are into their bullpen now, as there are the final numbers for their starter. And he was really in command on the mound throughout the evening.
Hey, only allowed 3 hits in this one, kept the hitters off balance, and was a lot of fun to watch.
So striding in, Hunter Renfroe. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Here comes the first pitch. And they start him with one high and away for ball 1. The 1-0. And he fouls this one off. Now the 1-1 pitch is outside for a ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Even 2-2 count to Hunter Renfroe.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
And it's fouled away. Ready with another 2-2. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Hit out towards second. Cepeda has it. Throw on to first, and the Padres are down to their final out now.
Up next for the Padres, the pitcher, Craig Stammen.
Manuel Margot will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty.
Number 7, Manuel Margot.
And this one runs up high, ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way.
That's a good pitch right there. But, you know, as a base stealer, when you're in the box like that, you want to protect your moneymakers, right? You don't want anything around your knees or your feet. So he was fortunate to get out of the way of that one.
Here's the 2-0. And a very low strike there. Trying to speed up the game, perhaps. It's 2-1. Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
And he lays off ball 4, so he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done.
That is just a great at bat there. When you're down late, you need base runners any way you can get them, and that never say die mentality could be the difference. We'll see how it plays out.
The San Diego batting order turns over and set to go Ian Kinsler. It was a walk in his last trip. First delivery to him on the way. And a ball 1-0.
This is where he might need a mound visit, whether it be from the shortstop, his pitching coach, or the catcher. These last couple of pitches have certainly gotten away from him.
Margot, the runner at first with 2 gone. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. It crashes off the Western Metal Building, and it's out of here. So a 2-run homer down the line in left, number 249 career, but they still face a 7-run deficit.
Well, some people would say this homer is wasted because they're down so big tonight, but I'm not one of them. I think anything you can build on and take into the next game is valuable, and at least they're still battling.
The batter, the shortstop, Jose.
In now, Jose Perella, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And that one misses upstairs, 2-0.
Maybe a bit of an overthrow there, guys. May have let that front side open up a little early to try to hump up on a fastball, and it sailed on it.
Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Fouled off. Two out, nobody on. Taken, called, strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight. San Diego down to their final strike. So a full count now. Tony Gwynn would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And this is fouled at the plate. Another full count offering on its way. Count still full, 3-2. Ready with the payoff pitch. And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk.
What's the saying? When you find yourself in a hole, the first thing you should do is stop digging. Well, the guy on the bump obviously hasn't heard that one.
Tony Watson will make an appearance here as he is in charge of trying to ring up the final out of the ball game.
Tony Watson.
Tony Gwynn will be the first to greet him here as he stands in with a runner at first and 2 away. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Here's a slider to start things out. Looked at for ball 1. 2 out with the man at first. And that gets the black on the outside. A good slider that time. The 1-1 is an off-speed pitch taken for a ball. The 2-1 home. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. And this is a strike 3 called, and a bit of a questionable ending there as the ball game is over.
If you want to know what this game was decided, that's easy. Look no further than the 7th inning. That big rally and the crooked number on the scoreboard proved to be all the difference.
10-3 at the end of this contest. The Giants scored 10 runs on the way to victory. Juan Marichal earns his first win of the season. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Giants, 10 runs, 15 hits, no errors. They left 11 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 37 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.